Hey guys, my name is Jeff Smith. I'm the Digital Media Coordinator for CFBISD, and we're joined today by Central Elementary's Kaitlin Troutman. Kaitlin, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Not too bad. Thanks for joining us today.
Sure, it's great to be here.
We just want to start off real quick. I know you're a music teacher at Central, but we just wanted to see, how are your students doing?
So it's definitely a different experience teaching online, but I think one of the best things is that I get to interact with my students daily through different digital outlets, whether it's Seesaw or Google Classroom. And I try to ask my students in, especially all the grade levels, but especially those upper grades where they're interacting a lot. How are you doing today? Not even a specific assignment, but how are you doing today? And I think a lot of them are really excited to just have the opportunity to interact with their peers and talk with their peers in just a friendly way. I'll ask questions. What did you do over spring break? Or what did you do this weekend? Just to get them talking. And so overall, our students seem to be doing well. They're excited to be able to talk to their peers and also get to see their teachers on video and interact with their classmates.
That's awesome to hear that you're still able to talk to your students during this time. I know that you guys have a lot on your plate as teachers, especially in the area of teaching and assignments. So, what are some of the recent assignments or projects that you've had, your classes do?
So as a music teacher at Central Elementary School, I teach 7 grade levels. So I teach pre-K through 5th grade. And so total it's 21 sections of students. And so what my team and I have done, my PE teacher, Rosie Trevino, and my art teacher, Emily McInturf, we actually have built a Google site. And our Google site has access points for every grade level where the students will be able to access whether it's physical fitness or art or music activities. And specifically for me, I'm running my Google site like I would teach my class. And so the students are getting updated warm-up activities that we would actually do in person. And then I'm also structuring my lessons online in at least 3 short video segments, which would be the different sections of my class. And one of my goals for my students is so they're still getting the music class experience, even though we're not there in person, that they're having fun, that they're excited, and they're still moving their music learning forward, even though we're not there together.
I love hearing how you guys are still able to make that the class experience as if you were in the class, even though we could be miles apart from each other. That's great to hear. I've also, through the grapevine, I've heard that you're helping out at Joe's Pizza. So, what do you do there? What's the experience been like?
And so both my PE teacher and I were helping out at Joe's the past few weeks. We weren't helping out last week, but there were 3 weeks that we had helped out the first 3 weeks of their soup kitchen, which they do. And normally Joe's yearly does a Thanksgiving Day soup kitchen for local residents in Carrollton. And so what we would do is when we were volunteering, and they're still continuing the program as well. I'm sure they'll probably need volunteers too. But essentially we would arrive at about 9 a.m. and we would help prepare meals for upwards of 300 plus students and children in CFBISD. And so it would depend on what we're making. Some days we prepared ziti, baked ziti, and sometimes we would have to cut the rolls to go with that and then put all the snacks in the boxes and then bring the boxes outside because we did it as a curbside pickup so that there weren't many people coming into the restaurant. It was just the small group of us that were preparing the meals. And Carolyn at Joe's has been absolutely amazing to help in preparation of these meals for CFB students and residents.
Going above and beyond for our students here at CFB. That's awesome to hear. Well, we appreciate you hopping on with us today, giving us a look into what you've been doing with your class and also the extracurricular activities that you've been doing to help our kids in the district. So thank you for hopping on with us.
Thank you so much for having me today.